Hello everyone, dear viewers and subscribers of my channel. Right now you can see the amount of exactly $1 in my balance. What does this mean? It means that in this video we will try to boost the balance starting from $1. That is, we do not, there in principle won't be any chances for error, because as you can see we cannot place less than $1 here. That is 0.5 cannot be placed. The minimum amount is $1. So accordingly, if we enter the first trade and it closes at a loss, then that's it, the video will end there, but I hope that won't happen. Friends, today I will be trading using one of my essentially, in fact I wouldn't say it's one of my absolute favorite strategies, but this strategy is quite workable. So, and right now I will show you how to set it up. Let's get started. Let's not waste time. First we go here, set the time frame to 1 minute, and here we will need to set then candlesticks. Yes, Japanese candlesticks. Right, so we do absolutely everything the same as I do. Next we go to indicators, and here we add parabolic SAR. Next, go into the settings of this indicator. Here enter 0.001 in the first column and 0.3 in the second. Then go to styles, where you can choose 2 points to make the dots bolder. Click on the save button, and now we will go into our first trades. So our expiration time will be 15 seconds. Today we will have super fast trades and precisely the amount. Our amount is $1. Now we just need to find the right chart and then we'll enter the trade. By the way, I already found the right chart, entering a trade for an increase. And let me explain to you why I did this. So look, we have 3 parabolic points moving upward. This means that a new upward trend is forming. As you can see, it is indeed exactly this upward trend. It has started. Accordingly, we have here, as you can see, these so-called trend lines, yes, consisting of parabolic points. And if we have up to 5 parabolic points, it means the start of a new trend. It doesn't matter if it's above or below. In this case, below we had, I think, 2 or 3 parabolic points. We entered the trade and the trade closed in profit. If the same situation occurs above, then absolutely like we perform identical actions, but we enter the deal for a decrease. The main point is to have up to 5 of these points, because entering after that is rather risky. But today we are taking strong risks, so we will enter as long as there are 2 or 3 parabolic points. As Zozoi-san Donme, that's exactly what I did now. Therefore, I believe that this chart has already been worked out. We will now go look for another situation and we'll enter at $1.92. So, another interesting situation. We are entering the trade here for a decrease. Why? I think that you already understood why. So, above there are 3 parabolic points. They're looking down, right? This means the beginning of a downward movement is exactly what's happening with us. Accordingly, the balance is already $3.69. For those who are not aware, I restore the balance for losing trades for my subscribers. Yes, you heard that right. Now listen carefully. If you are my partner on a broker and for some reason you lose your balance, you can always write to me privately and request an application for compensation up to 100%. You can find out the current compensation fund in my Telegram profile header. The current amount of the compensation fund is always written there. You can also participate in our evening trading sessions, which are completely free, and I personally give the signals. And you can read about other perks you can receive by partnering with me in the Telegram profile header. The link will be in the description, so go ahead and check it out. So, another situation. Tatsipo Zobo do Sikuzao, or 2 parabolic points, a descending movement, quickly entering $3.69 and entering a 15-second trade for a decrease. Basically, the situation here is excellent. Our chart should break through and the trade should close in profit, as there are only 2 parabolic points. 2 seconds, 1 second, the deal closes in profit and the balance is $7.08. Let's enter another deal on a decline now, because I think there's a 3rd parabolic point now. I think another deal should close in profit now. It was not very confident actually, but still the trade closed in profit. Now the balance is $13.59. I believe that this chart is already done basically. I will try to find another chart where there are only two parabolic points. So another situation. So I enter $13.59, enter a trade to decrease 2 parabolic points. By the way, there was only one parabolic point here. This is an ideal situation. We have 9 seconds left, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Friends, it's good that thanks to this strategy, there are a lot of needed situations. That is, many useful situations where there are 1 or 2 parabolic points. And by the way, let's try to enter another trade while there are 2 parabolic points here. We enter a down trade and see how it closes. Ideally, the chart should be going down now and our trade should close in profit. It is... Another trade closes in profit. The balance is $50, but I think we will try to make another trade on this chart. So $50.09 and the third parabolic point already. But let's take a risk. Those who don't risk don't drink champagne, as they say. Let's make another trade. It turns out 10 seconds, 9 seconds. But this deal, by the way, is already very risky. 6 seconds, well, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the deal is closed. Right now, by the way, it was on the brink. The deal could have closed at a loss. Essentially, the experiment would have ended. Well, alright, no big deal. In general, in my experience, yes, the one we've tested now. Now, when we have 2 parabolic points, everything is going confidently. But when a third parabolic point appears, it's not as confident. Yes, it becomes a little risky. So we'll still try to look for 2 parabolic points and enter into deals. I consider this particular chart to be executed. Let's look at another chart and try trading on it. Another interesting situation, friends. I'm entering a trade of $96.17 for 15 seconds. I'm entering a trade for a decline. Here we have 2 parabolic points. In general, there was initially 1. I think the chart should continue to decrease. Well, that's what's happening now. I hope it won't bounce back sharply. 5, 4, 3. Well, basically the transaction is closing confidently in profit and the balance is $184. We quickly hit another transaction for a decrease, so $184.65, as if not to miss this moment. $184.65, and further our graph continues to spill over. Let's see what happens now. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. The deal closes in the green. The balance is already $350. Friends, we've increased the balance. In how long? Literally, probably not even 10 minutes have passed, and we increased the balance to $354. I think about stopping or making one more trade. I think I'll open another chart now and make one more trade. Here are 3 parabolic points. Now let's find another chart and enter the final trade and then wrap up. Alright, another situation, 2 parabolic points. The amount is $354.53. We are entering a trade for a decrease. Okay, yes. We enter a trade for a decrease, but a third parabolic point has already appeared. Of course, it's risky, but let's see. It's all or nothing. Right now, we basically have no other options. So 5 seconds, 4 seconds, very close, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and anyway, no, a return. Alright, friends, I think it's basically that higher powers are telling us it's time to stop because the deal could have been a loss. So I think we should be content with what we have. $354 from $1 is already a very good result. A boost by 354 times, just 354 times. Think about those numbers in just 10 minutes. So friends, that's the strategy, that's the experiment we got. If you want more experiments like this, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye everyone. Ja, jetzt spot dici.